Hey guys, welcome for joining us today for another edition of the classroom. Thank you for everyone taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with us, and thank you for everyone in the chat. Sandra, Dimitri, hello Dimitri. We got a bunch of people in here. Sandra says she's suing. So I am here today with a fellow member of the community. Now I like to make this whole show being showcasing people in the community and also showing people who contribute to the community or are somewhat producing stuff for the community as well. So today we have Mr. Moiz, the professor of BollyWood. So this classroom is BollyWood 101 today. What's up?
What's up, Chris? How's everything going, man?
Good, good. Oh, yeah, Caleb in here. Caleb saying, "What's up, boys?"
What's up,
So
Caleb?
I wanted to have you on because you are a crucial part of the Hookah University family. You contribute a lot. You're sometimes very opinionated, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You are very, I guess, forward with people to give them like tips on what they can do, and you're very helpful when people have questions towards you. So it's very nice to have people like you in the community. So thank you for coming on today.
No problem, no problem. Thank
So
you.
I just gotta keep smoking a little bit. Today I'm smoking out of my Matt Pear Classic. I mean, oh my God, Matt Pear Simple. Using an alpaca bowl Apache with two superior cocos, smoking some lovely azure, dark cherry muffin, which is great. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing? Unfortunately, Moiz can't smoke today because, like it happens to a lot of us, very often too, we get sick, and hookah isn't necessarily the best thing for you. So what's going on? Why can't you smoke? You have Ebola or something?
No, dude. So I thought I had. I felt sick yesterday, but then today it just like hit me in the face. And I tried to light up a bowl before the interview, and I was like, nope, not happening.
No, you didn't try mint or lemon or something like that? Some kind of soothing flavors?
I tried Freeze Mint by Alpha Comma. It did not work for me.
Oh man, you got to tell them. You got to like be like, listen, I need a flavor to smoke when I'm sick.
Right? I love
so
a flavor.
so for people who don't know Moyes, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like I guess anything hookah related or what you do in the community.
So I started smoking when I was like 15, 16. Went to my friend's place. He had a hookah. He taught me how to pack a bowl. That was the time of Quick Lights and Starbuzz
Hmm.
and Alfaker and Nakla.
Well, we all know that there's only one person alive who taught us how to pack bowls. But go ahead,
Yeah, the proper way.
the proper way. Yes.
Um, yeah, so back then, all we would smoke is Nakla Mango and Alfaker Mint. And that's how I grew from it. And now we all have like three, four hookahs at the house. We all have like 30, 40 flavors
Hmm.
and like four or five different types of coals at our place.
Yeah, I mean back then all there was AF and maybe a little bit of Starbuzz if you had the money.
Yeah, and then all you had was Coco Nara and Three Kings.
I still have a box of Three Kings over here. So where do you live?
Dallas.
Dallas. Did you grow up there or did you move there?
No, I was born in Miami, but I've been here my whole life, basically.
Oh, born in Miami. Is there a lot of brown people in Dallas?
Yeah, there's a lot of brown people in Dallas.
I thought you were like the unicorn of Dallas, like you stick out like a sore thumb there.
No, no, there's so many.
Badia says hello.
Hello, Badia.
If you look really quick, you can see what Caleb wrote on in the chat real quick. A nice little emoji to what we just said. So what do you do for work?
So I'm in cell phones. I work for British Mobile currently. I've been in cell phones my whole life, basically. Just
Do you own the store or you just work there?
no, no, I just work there. Uh,
Is it a stereotype to say that you own the store?
it is a stereo. No, if you say I own the gas station, more so, but no, I just work in cell phones. Just do a little something, something to get by.
Mhm.
Uh, do a little comedy on the side, which you guys seen the videos on Hangs and stuff when you get on.
Yeah, really quick. If you haven't checked out any of Moise's comedy stuff, it is on YouTube. You will have to type in, I think, Moise Hussain comedy sketch or something like that. And let's just say his comedy is very
Vulgar.
dark, to say the least. But really quick, I know Travis said something earlier about how he got these dance moves, and before Moiz will grace us with the answer of how he got these dance moves, I wanted to play a little clip of him actually dancing. So you just bear with me 1 second. Here we go. That's the professor of BollyWood studies right there in all his glory, wearing his Jey Uso shirt. So let's really quickly watch this video together.
We'll do a dance to this song, and I want all my students to record themselves doing
You gotta
this
rep
and
the
send me the
Usos,
video.
you know?
Ready, guys?
Jingles. Oh my god!
So that just happened. Luckily, I was able to. Sandra's like, "What am I watching?" Caleb is laughing his ass off. Now,
Heart eyes. Why don't we talk about the good? Why do you-
so he is a man that has no shame. He has a lot of charisma, and to be a stand-up comedian, you have to have balls of steel to go up there and take ridicule and go up there knowing that you might be rejected. And as you can see here, he was being a good sport to to do like little dance moves. Now, is this a common occurrence? Were you drunk when this happened, or you were just that's more sober right there?
No, that's me sober. Me 3 or 4 drinks in, it's even worse.
So can you explain what Bollywood is to people? Because I think it's just is it just like Indian dancing? Is it like they have Bollywood movies, they have Bollywood culture, but it's a culture. It's a whole thing, right? So can you explain what it is? I have no clue.
It's the biggest film industry in the world. So Bollywood, it's like you guys have Hollywood, we have Bollywood. It's like Indian movies. Y'all have your Tom Cruises, your George Clooney's. We have our Shah Rukh Khans and Salman Khans.
Is that the same person?
No.
Oh, it's different people. Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
And then yeah, so I didn't learn Hindi, or I didn't learn Urdu by my parents. My parents sent me to Pakistan when I was like 6 or 7.
Did they send you to a dance school? Is that where you got those sweet moves?
No, I picked them up from the movies myself. Actually, I taught myself, self-taught.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went to Pakistan. I picked up the language, started watching some movies with subtitles, and that's how I got it.
That's cool. I mean, that's like me saying I learned karate from Bruce Lee movies. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's get back into the hookah community. Is there any flavors that you smoke that other people would normally say, I don't like it, or something that's like off the wall? Because for me, it's like I love Black Lava's Rock Bottom, and I know it's kind of less popular with a lot of people. So what's like your flavor? Like, is it like something crazy? Like I hate Rose, or I don't hate it, but I dislike it a little bit.
I smoke a lot of Rose actually, but a lot of people don't like the social smoke cucumber, and I'm a big fan of it.
Okay. Yeah, you were telling me you had the Heavenly Cucumber or whatever it was.
Yeah, I didn't like the Heavenly Cucumber. I wasn't a fan. Cucumber Rita is all right. Cucumber Mojito is pretty good, but social smoke cucumber just mixes well with everything I want to mix it with.
Gotcha. Did you try the Fumari Mojito Mojo?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like that?
I thought that was more of a straight mojito rather than a cucumber in it.
Okay. All right. So you're more of a cucumber guy. So some guys here are saying you got Adrian Hunter who's saying hi to Dutch. I wonder what that's about. You got Caleb saying Pon and Cane Mint. Pon and Cane Mint. Now that's got to be an extremely throat-hitting flavor right there. You have cucumber melon. You got a lot of stuff. Hold on 1 second. I just want to open up this chat. I realized that I'm missing a lot of this. Dude, Chris, it sucks. No lounges in Salt Lake City. Wait, is this old chat? Hold on.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
no, that's the new chat. Okay, sorry guys, my chat is fighting against me at this point, and little interview we're having here. So basically, I only met Moiz what, like 2 months ago, maybe, if that. When I started talking to you more on the regular.
yeah. So we were both on the Hookah University hangs,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me, you, a couple of the other guys, and then we kind of like branched off into our pack. They branched off into their pack, and
Yeah, so like I never met you in person, but we get along
yeah.
when you're wearing a shirt.
When I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Moiz is built like a Wookiee in the best way possible. A very manly way. Don't worry, it's manly though. Chicks dig it.
You guys saw my video.
Let's see. It's not that message we posted. Oh, it wasn't live. Okay. Wahab, I think says Moiz, I miss you.
Dude, so story about Wahab. One of my best friends in Dallas moved to Germany like 2 months ago.
Okay, is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool, man.
Moved to Germany 2 months ago. He's living the life out there right now. This guy's posting Snapchats. Like, apparently it's a normal thing in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his backyard views into another backyard, and his neighbors' kids are always naked. And I'm not talking like 3-4-year-olds. Like, I'm talking like 10, 11-year-old kids just running around naked in their backyard.
In Germany.
Yeah, and apparently it's a normal thing.
He's taking Snapchats of this. Can he go to jail for this? Does anyone know about this? Do I have to call the police? I feel like I should be informing someone about what is happening.
I don't know if it's a normal occurrence in Germany or if it's even illegal there, but
I don't know what's going on in Germany, but I it seems like they have some things to work out over there. So,
right?
so really quickly, like you spend a lot of your time over in Hookah University, as I do, but we are members of different groups. Like I really think that Hookah Enthusiast is different from the Hookah Lounge. Hookah Lounge is different from Hookah Enthusiast, and I think obviously Hookah University is different from those groups in particular.
Don't forget that one.
Yeah, so there's other groups out there, but these are like the three that I'm personally involved in. Basically, like, what do you like that in Hookah University that attracts you more to Hookah University than Hookah Enthusiasts or the Hookah Lounge? Not saying that those aren't great groups because they are really good groups. I have friends in those groups as well. But I see you do spend your time here. So what's something that attracts you to Hookah University rather than the other ones?
Well, I think with Hookah University, you get more of a family vibe. Like, I'm cool with a lot of the admins in Enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with, but like with Christian, Alex, everyone in Enthusiast. But in this group, what I noticed is it became like a family really quick, and we had stuff that happened where we got closer through it, because there were days where 3-4 days constantly, me and you would be communicating.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that because I feel like if I want to shoot a message to you or Travis, I'll get a reply in like 2-3 minutes,
Yeah. Unless I'm trying to ignore you, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely understand, and that's something I think in Hookah University we do try to strive and go out of a way to make everyone feel like they're included, to make everyone feel like they can post whatever they want to post without being ridiculed. Obviously, there are limits to these things, and we don't want people to be posting stuff that is negative towards other members, and causing strife in between the communities or whatnot. So I do agree with you on that. When it comes to like new members, now you've been in here for a while, basically since the beginning. You're in HE, you're in THL. Are you in THL? You're in THL. Yeah, you're in the I like to call them the big three, right? Hold on one second. They're saying I'm ignoring everyone.
Chris, before you do that, Brian commented saying this is normal in Germany. When I used to go vacation there, a lot of the Germans went to the beach naked.
Okay, that makes sense because, like, in South American countries, they have nude beaches as well. But I guess in their backyard?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we can.
I don't know. It's a time and place. So Sandra says I ignore everyone. So I think they're talking about gaming chairs. Do you have a question about the gaming chair, even though it's very off topic? I mean, I this gaming chair. If you want this chair in particular, I can send you the link. It's an Amazon chair, so it's very easy to buy. But to get back on topic, what was I saying? Do you have any advice for new members coming into the group? Because we have a lot of new members, and I know it can be very overwhelming to put your first post out there, because I think some people have a fear of rejection.
Don't be scared to like ask for help. Like there was a girl, I forgot her name, and I'm not calling her out. Like I was actually very impressed by this. When you and Badia were on last week, she asked Badia so many questions about Alpha Kama, and I really like that. Like don't be scared to ask.
Yeah, that's true. Is that it? That's all the don't basically don't be scared to ask. Is basically it's a good piece of advice. It's very simple. I think a lot of people are in the groups will watch, more than they will participate, and we try to get everyone to participate. That's why I do this, to get more people on, have more people participating. Like Caleb says here, go out of your comfort zone, ask questions. And then Wilson follows up with St. Martin has 2 nude beaches, and which I expect. That's a typical Dutch post. I like it. So they're saying Tony says that he needs a sweater vest.
I guess I'll take my shirt off.
I guess it has to happen because they want. There we go. So Doug, you wanted more detail about Moiz? There you go. That's all the detail you need. Basically, there he is in all his glory.
Another thing for new members in the group, like there are a lot of there's a lot of I guess you could say filtering out from you guys in the admin team. Like when you see someone who wants to start drama, when you see someone who is a bot, or when you see someone who's like an advertiser, and you guys didn't approve of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely say, like, if you're going to post something on the lines of advertising or something you think can get out of hand, I would definitely talk to one of the admins before posting it.
Definitely. I mean, I definitely don't want it to become a thing where they hit us up before they have to post to feel like we're going to censor them. We definitely let it go up and let it, like, run its course. And if it gets off topic, then we banhammer that shit. But we don't really have to do that often. We had to do it in one occasion. And that's over and done for. So really quick, I want to do a rapid fire with you. A couple questions, right? You ready? You good? Favorite hookah flavor?
Ooh, I like anything guava.
This is rapid fire. Really quick answers.
Alpha Kama watermelon. Let's
Alpha
go.
Kama. Okay. Favorite hookah?
I like my B2 Reaper because I can take it anywhere.
Okay. Favorite bowl?
Alpaca Apache.
There we go.
Apache.
Medium or small?
Whichever one I have.
You probably have the medium. Favorite hose?
Droid.
Favorite brand of shisha?
Oh, Fakama and Trifecta.
Pick one.
Only me do body. I like that. I'll go Trifecta.
Okay. All right. So
only because Trifecta had the dark leaf,
Okay, so you like smoking dark leaf.
Yeah.
So what was so when did you really start getting into hookah, as far as like, oh, you know what, this is like my enthusiast thing, this is my hobby, I really like this, I really enjoy like this, now I'm gonna do this all the time? And when was that moment happen?
So we have a group of friends that met at our local hookah lounge. One of them added us into enthusiasts. That was the first group we joined.
Okay.
Started going over to my friend Lamar's place, started ordering different flavors. And, at this point, we're only smoking Alfaker, Social Smoke, Starbucks, and a little bit of Fumari at our lounges.
Mm-hmm.
But we open our eyes to, like, Pure, Trifecta, Tangiers. And everyone knows that first 200 of Tangiers, you basically go through the whole thing without getting a perfect bowl.
Gotcha.
No one knows how to pack it, right?
Yeah.
So we went through everything, and then we all started buying our own hookahs. I started with a KM Mini Beast. Now one of my friends has it because he needed a Bon hookah.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have the B2 Reaper and the Initiate.
I know the Initiate gets some rep. So more about you. What is it that you want to bring to the hookah university or to hookah groups in general?
I want people to know, like, I think it is more of a family rather than a forum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can be open with one another and not, we can give our opinions without bashing one another, you know? And I want to be, like, that central figure to, like, let people know, hey, we got you, you got us. Like, this is a family, it's not a forum.
Gotcha. So you basically want to be peacekeeper, mediator, and you want to be able to tell people like, hey, this is a place to bring everyone together rather than maybe some groups like tear people apart, or some people like to tear groups apart and troll. You know, I don't get me wrong, I do think it's funny from time to time to troll people if it's in good fun, but once you have a level of evilness to it, or you want to like particularly like hurt someone in a bad light, I think it's time to stop. It is time to stop. So really quickly, Moiz, I know you've been trying to put some giveaways together, and two in particular, but right now we'll talk about one giveaway, which actually involves everyone here right now that's involved in this chat. So really quick, what I want people to do, if you have a question for Moiz here, I want you guys to put maybe put it in all caps and put a couple question marks after it. The question will enter you to be a part of the giveaway that we're doing tonight. And Moiz, do you want to tell them what the giveaway is?
Yeah. We were going to do it with my t-shirt, but t-shirt sales.
Hold on, Moiz, we can't hear you. Are you covering the mic or something?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. That's a good slogan. I think some companies use that for their phones, but go ahead.
All right, we're good?
Yeah, we're good. You're a little dark, but I mean, not you personally, but the screen.
No, the camera's being really weird today.
It's because of the light behind you. The light, yeah, it's having trouble adjusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Doug, really quick, you win just by asking a question. I will put you on the wheel, even though Doug hates wheels. The wheel is the most even, best way to do it. We'll do it right after this. I'll put everyone's name in here, and we will go from there. So go ahead, tell them what they're gonna win.
So we were gonna do it with my t-shirt, but t-shirt sales didn't go as expected for some reason. We sold a grand total of 3, I believe.
Oh, 2, and I have one of them.
Nice. So what we're gonna do is, if you ask us a question on your in all caps, use a lot of questions, use like 3 question marks so we can spot it. We'll put your name on a wheel, and you'll win 4 250s of Alfacama. You'll win 3 of my favorite flavors, and Body is throwing in a mint, and then a box of Superior Cocoa Coals.
So I think that's pretty good for asking a question. So let's get over to the questions real quick to scroll down really fast. I think there was a couple questions already asked. Doug says, how do you prefer to pack your trifecta?
My trifecta, I go heavy semi-dense. Like, I don't go super dense, but like, you know, right below it.
Okay. Do you like Chewbacca?
No, I've never watched any of the Star Wars, to be honest. What happened?
Next question. How often do you actually wear a shirt from Sandra?
Maybe like 3 hours into 8 hours in the day when I'm working.
I don't think Sandra is a fan of your natural sweater.
Wow. Okay.
Eddie asks, "What's your favorite coal?"
What's my favorite cold, dude? So, I like Cocoa Earth Flats.
Cocoa Earth Flats. Okay. What's Brian Wool asks, best way and best bowl for Tangiers? That's a pretty good question.
Ooh, for Tangiers. I actually like the Alien Bowl with it.
The Alien Bowl? Do you get any foil drag with the Alien Bowl?
I do, but I just feel like it suits it personally. And I don't even have an Alien Bowl. This is what I smoked it out of an Alien Bowl at a French place, like 3-4 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you got some foil drag, but it suits it really well.
What does Daniel say? Daniel says, if I have a U.S. address, Eddie Chung's house. Eddie Chung. Is that how you say his last name? Yeah, right. Chang? Chung? Peng? Kang? Chung. Can I be entered in the contest? The contest? Yes, you can be. It will be shipped to Eddie, but I'm pretty sure he might smoke your stuff. Have you tried black lava? If so, what's your favorite flavor? Coming from Andrew.
I smoked 3 flavors by them. I smoked I got a sample of their mango,
Uh-huh.
smoked their cherry punch, and I smoked their cane mint killer. Or CMK. I don't know if I can say cane mint killer. Awkward. Honestly, the only one I liked was the cherry punch.
Now, I mean, I like black olive a lot. I like the banana cream pie a lot. I know Travis is there with me. Have you tried banana cream pie?
No, I've heard really good stuff. Hopefully around Expo time, pack a bowl of it together, you know?
Okay. So switching gears, are you gonna be in Vegas?
I will be in Vegas. That's why I said hopefully around Expo time we can pack a
Oh,
bowl.
well, I don't know if Expo time. That could be just any time in August. Doesn't necessarily mean you're there, Moiz.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in Vegas. I think we're gonna have a lot of people out there from HU. So don't feel shy to say, "Hey guys, I'm in Vegas. Where's everyone meeting up?" Because we'll probably be a bar or any place that has alcohol. Douglas just says you lost another sponsor.
You didn't smoke banana cream pie?
I don't know, man. Doug's very protective of his sponsors, man. So anyway, Paul says, I heard that you do stand-up comedy. What's your best advice to getting rid of butterflies in public speaking? That is a very good question.
So I've had horrible sets before.
Uh-huh.
You just gotta butterflies during public speaking. Before I go on stage, I like to look at my audience and like pick 2 or 3 sections that I want to speak to.
Okay.
So if it's you, person A, and person B in the crowd, like in the crowd of let's say it's a crowd of 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
I want 6 people I will look at during the whole speaking,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it's easier that way. Like if you just pick certain targets that you want to look at rather than look at the whole crowd.
Okay. Because it could be, I guess, overwhelming if you're trying to speak to a group of people rather than just a select few.
Yeah, because if, like, let's say you were in the crowd and I was speaking to you, it would just be like I'm having a conversation with you, and then I turn to this guy.
Okay, I got you. That's actually a very good piece of advice, actually. Doug says YouTube Moiz and it will change your night. Yeah. So since I have you on and we're on the topic of jokes or stand-up comedy, can you give me a few jokes off the top of your head? Give me 3 jokes. I think everyone here wants to hear some of your jokes. I'm putting you on the spot. I have you in the hot seat.
Dude,
Let's do it.
And
You have to, yeah, come on. There has to be some jokes you have in your pocket. Hit us, like Paul says, hit us with some opening lines. It's fine. This is an open forum. It's Hookah University. You can say what you want. Stop grabbing your nipple. It's gross.
oh, sorry, man.
I can see that. The camera is not that high.
I know. So I'm a very hairy guy, so usually when I take a shower, I don't use a towel when I step out. I use a blow dryer. Ladder, rinse, repeat doesn't just pertain to my hair, it pertains to my whole body. So that's something I do.
What's funny is that I didn't know that was a joke. I thought you were actually giving me a piece of advice from what you actually do. All right, 1 down, 2 more to go. Let's go.
All right, so this is kind of dark. Does not talk about me as a person, but a lot of people they're worried about the Kardashians. They're like, oh, Kim, Khloe, Kaya, but I'm more of a Kylie and Kendall fan. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Moiz, they're pretty young. But I got a saying in life: old enough to pee, good enough for me. Old enough to drive, take her for a ride.
Have you made any money doing stand-up?
Yeah, so
Who pays you for that joke?
I started performing at hookah lounges, actually. That's where I first did it.
Oh, man. Okay. Next joke. Last one of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I was always super jealous of Aladdin growing up because this guy had a genie, a magic carpet, and a princess. And I got stuck with Siri on my iPhone, body hair, and my right hand.
So, so a lot of your jokes are, so you use yourself as a prop on stage when it comes to your jokes, basically.
Yes.
That's interesting. Like, how do you come up with your material? Is it just like you take things that happen in your personal life and try to reflect them out towards the audience?
Yeah, usually it's what people say to me.
Uh-huh.
If you're insulting me and I laugh, I like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so I have a question. So you're going out to Vegas. You're going to be out there with the rest of us. We're all going to have a great time. What are some things you're looking forward to in Vegas?
Meeting Doug, because he's a very weird personality.
Doug got his shout out. There you go, Doug.
I'm honestly, like, I'm excited to meet everyone, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of that. Everyone's going to find their clique. Like, we're going to find, for me, it's going to be, like, people who gamble. Like, I'm going to want to go gamble.
Mm-hmm.
For you, it's people who drink a lot, you know? Or
That's true.
For some people, it might be people who want to do excursions.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, for me, I'm excited to meet everyone. I'm a big gambler, do a lot of sports betting, so... Yeah.
What do you normally bet on? Like, what's your favorite sport?
I'm a football fan, but
like which football? American football or
American football? Yeah.
Okay. Favorite team?
Patriots.
I'm sure you get a lot of hate for that. But Doug says I'm looking forward to meeting girls, not you, Moiz. Wow.
Whoa.
You go out of your way. You try to give a shout out to a guy. You try to be like, yo, dude, you're a cool guy, and then Doug just shits all over you, man. That's
we won't put him on the wheel.
He's not going on the wheel. Now he's done. He didn't even ask a question. Did he ask a question? Did you see Doug's question? Because I didn't see Doug's question.
I don't remember Doug's question.
I don't remember Doug having a question at all. No. Brian Wool. I know Brian Wool says he hopes to make it out to Vegas, but Brian Wool says I'll go gamble with you. I don't do good, but I like to go to casinos. Well, in Vegas, there's no shortage of casinos. I'm sure. If you guys meet up, you'll be at the... What's your favorite gambling game?
I like blackjack and I like roulette.
Blackjack and roulette. Like, do you feel there's a lot of chance involved in that, or do you feel like maybe it's easier for you to judge the odds, or...
Roulette, I feel like is legit 50-50. That's why I like it.
Okay.
And then blackjack, it's because everyone's playing the dealer, so I like the whole team aspect of it. You know.
Gotcha. So Doug changed his tune now. Now that he wasn't going to get anything, he probably still won't get anything because the odds are never in his favor. He said, "Wait, Moiz, I can't wait to see you, buddy, BFF." See, there we go.
So I moved into a different side of my room, and now my camera is working. So.
There you go, like a little movement. Andrew says you must like comedians like John Panettiere and Gabriel Iglesias.
So I am a big Gabriel fan. My inspiration was actually Bob Saget.
Oh, Bob Saget, yeah. A lot of people actually, I don't think they're too familiar with Bob Saget's stand-up.
So yeah, he just talks about like banging the girls at Full House, like on his free time, and so that's how I got into the age jokes. And
oh boy, well that's why you're so popular when we play Cards Against Humanity. There's a lot of there's a lot of shark cards, to say the least. Let's see. Sandra says I'll throw a house meetup in Vegas at my place. Well, that would be pretty cool. Well, hopefully you have a big place because there's a lot of people who will be willing to go. Brian says gonna have to teach myself to count cards. Whoop! Did I just say that out loud? Yeah. Paul has a question that we actually didn't answer. We wanted to. Where did you learn your BollyWood dance moves? Oh, did we answer that before? I think we did. You learned them in
the movies and I picked them up.
Yeah. Now is it possible that you can, demonstrate live here in front of everyone some dance moves? Do you have enough space there? Can you get up and dance for us? I mean, I don't want it. The people want it. I mean, we're here for the people and the members of Hookah University. So
don't have any space, and then I'm a little under the weather, but I will post one this weekend. How about that?
So Paul says, please have pants on. We don't want to see his Wookiee. Exactly.
I am wearing basketball shorts right now.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we talked about Vegas. We talked a little bit about you. We talked about your stand-up comedy. We talked about what you want to do for the Hookah University crew. So, also, by the way, Sandra, if Moiz comes out there, he will be taking his shirt off, and he will be doing a live BollyWood tutorial on how to do the dance moves. I might even get in there, depending on how drunk I am, and break out some dance moves. I kind of have a robot. I'm good with the robot and the Pee Wee Herman dance. That's what I do.
What does the L in in your name stand for?
Lewis. Yeah,
That's
it's not anything cool. I wish it was something cool like Lazarus, but no, I don't have a cool middle name.
Marty or something, that'd be cool, but
Andrew says Chris is lying. He wants it. I do want him to dance, but he says he don't have time. He's a big comedian now, guys. Like, he has to hold his material. He can't just perform at a moment's whim for us peasants. It doesn't work like that. We have to respect his creative genius. I mean, it would be fantastic if he got up and just, busted a move, maybe put some Bollywood music on. I mean, I would play some Bollywood music for the rest of us so we can watch him dance. But, he doesn't want to do it. He's a busy guy. It's okay.
I'll give you guys a little sample.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get some Bollywood music going.
Wait, how are you gonna know what to play?
I'm gonna know what to play. I'm gonna wing it. Okay, just Bollywood music, right? They all sound the same, right?
Give me some Yo-Yo Honey Sing.
Yo-Yo, what the fuck? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Honey. Okay, cool. All right. So, is that? Oh, it's a guy. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. Okay, so let me get on YouTube. Is there a certain song or something in particular you want to listen to?
Nah, dude, just surprise me. Give me High Heels by him.
Okay, High Heels it is. All right, so we're gonna. All right, so hold on, we just gotta get through the infomercial here, and we'll get some dance moves.
I'm gonna see what's the best I can do. Just.
All right. Well, we're playing some music here.
I don't hear it.
It should catch up. This thing is loud. Do you hear it yet?
No.
Does anyone hear the music? Because I hear it. You don't hear it in the stream?
No.
Oh God. Okay, so we're gonna try to see if God damn. Alright, so
we're having some technical difficulties.
I'm not sure how to how yeah, they can hear it. The people can hear the fucking music, okay? So I'm gonna play it again, right?
Wait, let me open up the live and maybe I'll be able to hear it.
Okay, so open up the live, let it catch up. I'm gonna play the music. I'm sorry for anyone whose ears are bleeding at this point, but we're making it happen. We want that dance music. Alright, so I'm gonna start playing it now. It's gonna catch up. I'm just gonna shut up and let you do your thing. So just... Uh-oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Moiz is in the house.
Alright, all y'all are getting into that.
Oh, I should have played like some Nickelback, like Jesse said. That would have been great. That would have been fantastic. So that's a little sample of what's gonna happen in Vegas. Yeah.
I'm thinking about launching something on University, just where maybe every weekend I'll go live for like a whole Bollywood song and just do like a little AMA.
Yeah, why not? You should start something where you dance to different songs. Put a poll up, ask people what song they want you to dance to, and you just dance. I'll watch it.
Everyone's just randomly gonna vote though.
That's fine. You're a master of all arts. You're like the Doctor Strange of Bollywood. You can do whatever you want.
You're right. You're right. Speaking of Doctor Strange, man, Infinity War sucked.
You watch your whore mouth, young man.
Oh.
So anyway, so you have a couple people. Tam says it was lit. Hold on one second. Did my stream just go off? Well, Tam says nope, it's good. Okay, sorry. Tam says it was lit. He said keep going. Tutorial vids on how to dance. I'm dying. Moiz is a goat. Greatest of all time. Not an actual goat because we know you are a Wookiee. There is a difference. And
Chris.
so when it comes back to Vegas, is there anything in the actual expo itself that you're pretty excited for? I'm excited to see the cardboard cutout of Alpha Kama and to get my picture with the alpaca.
So I always wanted to do the picture with the alpaca. I wish Badio was there because it would be cool to meet him, but I guess I'm gonna have to sell for a cutout. I want to see the carbine, dude. Like, it's we were on Hangs and we talked about like it's 360, but does that affect the heat management device or the coals when we spin it around? You know,
I'm assuming there's some type of like grommet or some type of seal device.
And they're like, I know it's an American hookah, like, and a lot of people are either about it or not about it. So it's something that I feel like you have to see to like get a better understanding of. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think the expo is going to be a really good time for us to get our hands on a lot of products that we wouldn't necessarily buy ourselves or we're a little weary about in the market. So I think, especially with the carbine, I love my Starbuzz hookah. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite hookahs. Obviously, I smoke out of my Matt Pear. I like a wide open draw. I couldn't get that with the old Starbuzz hookahs, but it's not to take anything away from it. So I think it's going to be really cool to get our hands on a lot of different accessories, hoses, anything like that. You know, maybe we'll see someone there with the Shisha Bucks self-closing hoses that I've heard so much about. Those would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think Vegas could be a great time. I think everyone. I mean, unfortunately, I know that not everyone can come out to Vegas, which kind of breaks my heart because I would love to just spend time with everyone and hang out and really get to know you. So I think at this point, we covered a lot of stuff. This is the point in...
Oh, Chris, I'm really excited about the new stuff like that we haven't heard of. I've like gotten to see like Noreen Coles, like no one ever smoked out of, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Power hookah, like no one had a clue what the hell power hookah is.
So it's funny you mentioned power hookah because I think power hookah is the first ever electronic hookah that doesn't need coals.
I thought power hookah was a bowl because I remember they used to have power bowls on hookah-shisha, but
is that not? It's. I remember back in the day they used to have a little like electronic device that would heat up your bowl. But you think that would, I mean, it would be good because it would get your shisha to the right temperature, right? Yeah. But I mean, would that work with all different types of tobaccos? Like, would it fit all types of bowls? Like, I haven't seen it yet. I definitely only heard about this today, and I think Eddie or Paul were mentioning it earlier, so that's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, and Sir Bentley has like hundreds of flavors, so I'm gonna like try like whatever I can get my hands on.
Yeah, I've yet to have a bad Bentley flavor. All the thing with Bentley is that their flavors are so vast and they have a lot of mixes. So I think instead of having something flavored as like, I don't know, trash can mix, right? And you'd be like, oh, what's trash can mix? A lot of the all their flavors say exactly what they are, so you know what you're smoking and what you're gonna get flavor wise right out of it. But I think because you get all those flavors on the label, that it could be a little bit like people might be like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna taste, or like a little bit standoffish when it comes to stuff like that, rather than just making up a name and putting a mix in. Because like if there's a flavor that you necessarily don't like, so say you don't like cherry, and you see cherry on the tin, you're probably not gonna pick up cherry, opposed to if it was like, you know, I don't know, like Giggle Bush. Is there a flavor named Giggle Bush? I don't think so.
They have a flavor called Big Bob.
Big Bob? Does it taste like Big Bob?
I have no clue what Big Bob is.
I don't know.
But what's your favorite flavor by them? Because I know they got a very vast majority of a variety.
I was on the fence for strawberry banana. I love strawberry banana. And then I told Timor the other day, I was like, I no longer think strawberry banana is my favorite. I now like lemon cake.
I liked lemon cake a lot. I was in LA and Alex hooked me up with a sample.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I want to try the pistachio ice cream. I don't know who's the face behind Bentley, but I definitely want to try their pistachio ice cream.
I know you're pistachio, huh? That's you know what? To be honest, I never had pistachio ice cream.
Because, you know, I'm a friend of my boy Doug, and Doug always hypes pistachio flavors, you know?
Well, Doug will hype up anything that he can get his hands on.
Yeah.
Especially from a sponsor. So this is the point in the show. We're coming to the end. I hope we entertained you with his dance moves, and his vast knowledge of all things Bollywood. I want to give the floor over to Moiz. If there's anything you want to talk about, any last words, any shout-outs to anyone besides Doug, because Doug's not winning anything today. He's out. Go ahead. The floor is yours, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. I want to do a shout out to the Dallas guys, Dark, Fahim, and Lamar used to be a Dallas guy. He's in Vegas right now. So cool thing is Lamar's in Vegas doing catering, so we might get an event or two by them when we're out there, you know.
Mm.
I know he told me he's trying to get something in the works. Want to give a shout out to our Hangs crew, which you know.
Which is like the majority of the people who probably view my stuff. So thank you guys. They already know I like them.
Except for Doug.
Except for Doug. Doug's out.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm just excited to meet everyone in Vegas, you know, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, like, I'm very excited about Vegas is you might be on the fence about ordering something, and you can try it and just fall in love, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I watched Adrian and John's interview when John was talking about the Matt Pear, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, people would just come in, hit it, and they'd be like, I want this.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's going to be a lot of that in Vegas.
Okay, yeah. So I definitely agree. Like, we're gonna be able to try different things. Anything else to say, Moiz? I mean, there's so much me and you could talk about, but this isn't the forum for it. So
yeah, definitely a shout out to Badia and Tam for the giveaway as well. The second giveaway will be a lot bigger because if you remember, everyone commented that they wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, the second giveaway will be announced closer, probably in June or July as we get closer to the expo, because it is an expo giveaway. So we will be seeing people there. So really quick, this video, I have a bunch of videos and reviews up on YouTube. DRNOOBSAUCE reviews, you can just check it up there. You know, if you like, if you don't like, it's fine too. I'm just happy you guys participated in this. And Brian, you're gonna be very, very pleased with your Alpha Comma tobacco. Badia, thank you, like always. I don't know if he's still in here, but he's been super, like, just great overall. We had him last week on the classroom, and if you guys haven't seen that, that's good. That's up on YouTube next week as well. I mean, great guy, really giving out to the community, letting people try this. I want to say it's like a newer brand of tobacco, but it's been around for a while. I think it's just newer to a lot of people because we haven't heard so much about it. But
Brian, PM me and or Chris your address.
Yeah, we will get that out to you. But thank you for everyone joining. Next week I am going to be having Mr. Derek Moses on here. Derek Moses Hoses. That's who's going to be on the classroom next week. Thank you, Moiz, and I'm sure we'll jump in hangs and we'll talk about it. Don't put a shirt on. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you. And yeah, we be on the lookout for that second giveaway, guys. June or July, we'll be mentioning it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining.
Take care.